Good morning, welcome to Morning Outlook. This is Kim speaking on Monday the 29th of March. So looking first at risk factors coming in today, we've got absolutely no news at all coming in so that I can see of any significance, so that's that. So let's look at the technicals on that, but in that basis, and what we've got at the moment is certainly, I'm looking at the euro dollar here, it's still strongly pushing south. Friday we've got a bit of a bounce, but overall, whatever time frame you look at it, it does look a bit iffy at the moment. Now there is potential, I guess, with this new weekly pivot in that if it does start pushing up, there would be a target. But more important for me is that would be a point I would be looking to sell in this current market. So watching that quite carefully at the moment with this short price action here, doesn't look great. But there may be opportunities elsewhere. I'm in particularly looking at the euro yen. This is in a better shape. I was looking for this, and we'll look at the potential post 8 o'clock into maybe a long position on the euro yen there. So there's some potential there. Elsewhere, the pound. Let's just have a look at the pound. Pound's looking, well, just held up again here. Thursday, Friday managed to push up there. It's holding up better. It's back into its weekly pivot here. Ball flaggish sort of pattern. Maybe that has got some more legs in it. It is outperforming to some degree the euro, although it doesn't look like it some of the time, or a lot of the time at the moment, but has got the potential. And I'm just sort of looking at sort of, as I say, bullish flag, maybe a break of the trend at the top there. Could see it pushing further up. Dolly Yen, well, Friday another solid old day to the upside there for the dollar. Yen just sort of being sold off, well, I say constantly, but quite a lot here, and we've just come short of it pulling back to its weekly pivot. I would like to have seen that hit that weekly pivot. It would have been better because it ticks it off the way statistically. It could still come back and hit it, but we could see post 8 o'clock again this continuing in the upward direction. Certainly looks like it's got reasonable potential there. Okay, Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar lower highs confirmed last week on the dailies here, with this big sell-off in the earlier part of the week and then the following through. Just very much quite iffy at the moment. Again, it's come short of the weekly pivot this morning. So again, that would a touch of that pivot plus a break of the trend line could be okay for the downside there. So it's got some potential downside coming down the time frames. Well, I'm sort of looking at the pound a bit more bullishly than this, but maybe I should be looking at this a bit more bullish this morning. It's shaping up okay. It's sort of had its double top there early hours. Maybe it's got a chance for its weekly pivot yet, but as I said, looking at that, I think I'll just give it a bit of time, see what its reaction to that weekly pivot is, and draw the trend line across the lows there and see what can come from it. But I'm still sort of dollar bullish in the bigger scheme of things here with a lot of these markets. I might be just misreading them, but even the Canadian dollar here is well, the US dollar's strengthening against the Canadian dollar as well. It sort of spent most of last week doing so. It looked at a couple of stages like it was going to roll back and roll over a little bit more, but again, no, it has its weekly pivot below. They statistically they're quite a good draw, so I'd watch that. If it does, well, it still puts it in this sort of really it's in such a chop mode here, this Canadian dollar. Probably better for, as I often say, swing trading as opposed to day trading. Quick look at New Zealand dollar as I've just clicked on it. Yep, still soft. Okay, pushed up on Friday, but had a horrendous week last week overall, and does look quite soft here. It's not even anywhere near its weekly at the moment, and the softness continues. Looking elsewhere, S&Ps, if I can click on that would be good. just looking at the S&P. So Friday saw the S&P's pushing up, not far away from new highs once again, and it seems there's no stopping. It broke its trend line. I was looking at this on Friday, thinking, well, maybe it'll roll off of that more, but no, it's broken that, and it just shows you the strength in this market. And it looks again this morning like it's got the potential to continue to the upside there. Okay, it's S&Ps. Quick look at gold. So gold running sideways as I'm looking here, just continuing to run it sideways. There's nothing more to be done on that. It's just that's the way it's looking. Oil bit up and down. We're discussing this morning in the room. It's not, if you, for those looking on the short side of it, not helped by the fact of this container ship getting caught in the Suez. It's given all sorts of excuses to why gold may push back up, and of course supply is one of those excuses, but traders will probably soon realize that there's plenty of supply slopping around out there. Anyway, on that note, that's that quick shot of Bitcoin. And well, seen a little gap there over the weekend. I'm just looking at a cash price. Well, it's not too sure how it's managed to gap that, but it had. Well, maybe on Saturday it pushed up there. So a little push up there on Saturday, and just holding up. But yesterday, pretty flat yesterday. Little doji bar, and well, it does look like it's breaking one of its down trend lines, resistance lines. It may be just in it if I draw that on there properly now. There's so many trend lines I've got sitting across this at the moment, but it does look, oops, just drawing that in the wrong place. Let's try again. Yeah, it does look like it's actually broken that trend line there, so maybe it's got a bit more upside in it. Okay, that's it for me. I wish you a great day. I'll speak to you on in the morning. Bye for now.